EU citizens are being urged to brace for potential crises, with a new report advocating that households stockpile 3 days' worth of essential goods amid rising concerns about security threats. Former Finnish President Sauli Niinisto, who authored the report, emphasized the need for preparedness against a spectrum of dangers, from conventional military aggression to cyberattacks and the looming specter of chemical and nuclear warfare. This initiative is part of the EU's broader strategy to enhance resilience amid escalating tensions following the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Niinisto's recommendations reflect deepening anxiety over Russia's aggressive posture and its hybrid warfare tactics, which aim to destabilize European infrastructure. One click can switch off power grids and plunge whole cities into the dark, warned European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, highlighting the urgency of the situation. The report calls for member states to bolster their defence budgets, proposing that 20% of the EU's common budget, approximately €1 trillion over 7 years, be allocated to security and crisis preparedness, essential for addressing long-standing military readiness gaps. Niinisto also stresses the importance of a coordinated approach to intelligence sharing and the establishment of an anti-sabotage network to counter threats from external actors, particularly Russia, whose strategic disruption tactics are a growing concern. This report emerges against a backdrop of heightened tensions, with Western intelligence warnings suggesting that a Russian victory in Ukraine could embolden Moscow to target Western Europe. Kremlin officials dismiss these claims as exaggerated, but recent military drills simulating nuclear retaliatory strikes starkly remind the West of the volatile security environment. Putin's administration continues to assert its nuclear capabilities as a cornerstone of national security, with Defense Minister Andrei Belousov detailing drills involving Russia's entire nuclear triad at a critical juncture in the conflict. On Tuesday, Putin emphasized that Russia's nuclear arsenal remains a reliable guarantor of the country's sovereignty and security, underscoring Moscow's intent to maintain a robust deterrent amid escalating tensions.
I will immediately note that Russia confirms its fundamental position that the use of nuclear weapons is an extremely exceptional measure to ensure state security. At the same time, we are well aware that it is the nuclear triad that continues to be a reliable guarantor of the sovereignty and security of our country, allows us to solve the problems of strategic deterrence, as well as maintain nuclear parity and the balance of power in the world as an objective factor in global stability.
While NATO has labeled North Korea's reported troop deployments to Western Russia as troubling, the alliance insists it will not yield to intimidation, a sentiment echoed by Ukrainian leaders who accuse Putin of using nuclear threats as coercive diplomacy. In this context, the EU's call for preparedness underscores the profound uncertainties shaping Europe's geopolitical landscape. With Russia possessing the largest nuclear arsenal in the world and the ongoing war straining international relations, the imperative for resilience has never been more pressing. As tensions escalate and the potential for conflict looms, EU citizens must confront the unsettling reality that their safety may hinge on their readiness for the worst.